You all may be seated. Okay. Miss Katrina, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, our son Caleb James, he just turned 8, and he started school, and already he started having school issues in school. He's been getting into fights with other kids. He's been arguing with the teachers. He's not been doing his homework, and this is completely new behavior. He was an A and a B student, and now his grades are also dropping. And I think it has to do with what Bubba here is doing at home.
Okay. Well, what is Bubba doing at home?
So he's a truck driver, and during our marriage, there were a lot of issues with that. A lot of, strange women, just a lot of alcohol use, and I think that hasn't stopped. And now I think that that's affecting Caleb.
I don't think so.
Excuse me, sir. Once it is your turn, I will come to you. That's the first thing. Second thing, those loud outbursts, they will not be tolerated. Continue.
Thank you. So during the marriage, there were a lot of issues with infidelity, with drug use, with alcohol use, and he's still doing the same job. He's still driving the same routes. And so I think he's still bringing these same people into Caleb's life, into his home with our son.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, is there anything else you wanted me to know before I move over to him?
I don't know.
Buckle up, everyone. Today we're looking at a custody dispute that quickly spirals into a heated blame game. The mother argues that their 8-year-old son's behavioral issues, fighting at school, slipping grades, and growing disrespect, are the result of the father's lifestyle as a truck driver. Accusations of drinking, infidelity, and instability start flying across the courtroom. And before long, the judge has to step in just to restore order and refocus the case on what really matters, the child.
Okay. Can I call you Bubba?
Sure.
Bubba, is what she's saying true? You cheated on her, you're using drugs, you're drinking alcohol, you're doing all of this while you're transporting things in an 18-wheeler?
No. I actually work 1 week on, 1 week off.
Okay.
So we have shared custody. So
all right.
The week that I work, she has custody of Caleb.
Okay.
The week I have off, I have custody of Caleb.
All right.
Now, some of the things she's saying, yes, I do drink sometimes,
Are you drinking while you're driving that 18-wheeler?
I do not drink while I drive, no.
All right.
I drink occasionally when I'm home. It's not too bad, but with...
Well, where would she be getting that from?
Well, I have a lot of female clients that I do transport for. So she thinks that I'm, getting these jobs because I'm sleeping around, which she's very promiscuous herself, so...
Oh.
Yes. Caleb has told me that she has brought in a lot of men around him, and he doesn't know who they are.
Okay. So Caleb is just seeing a lot from the both of you, sounds like.
When the father finally gets a chance to speak, he pushes back firmly. He acknowledges that he drinks occasionally, but stresses that it never happens while he's behind the wheel of his truck. Then the focus shifts. Instead of simply defending himself, he turns the spotlight on the mother, alleging that she regularly brings different men around their son. Just like that, the narrative changes from accusations about one parent's lifestyle to questions about the kind of environment the child may be exposed on both sides.
Maybe not.
Okay. And Caleb, he's 8. Who pays health insurance for Caleb?
I do.
All right. How much do you pay?
$75 a month.
Okay. And Miss Katrina, you're looking for him to pay child support?
I am.
Based on what?
So when COVID hit, I lost my job, and I just haven't been able to find a comparable job to that. And I was doing engineering.
And you can't find anything comparable during COVID?
No.
In engineering?
No. So my degree was in chemical engineering.
Okay.
But all the jobs I've been finding have been mechanical engineering, electrical engineering. I haven't found something that's comparable to what I've been doing.
Okay. I don't know much about engineering, but how much more different is it?
I I think it's pretty different.
You think, but how different is it?
I don't know, because I haven't done mechanical engineering or electrical engineering, so I don't have a basis to compare the two.
What do you think about that?
I just think she's lazy.
Oh, well, you said it.
Because with her, she has a degree in engineering. Chemical engineering.
Wait a minute.
Now the conversation turns to money, and this is where things start to get interesting. The mother asks for child support, explaining that she lost her engineering job during the COVID shutdowns and hasn't been able to secure a similar position since. But the judge isn't entirely convinced by that explanation. With a chemical engineering degree in the picture, the court begins to question whether the real problem is the job market or the level of effort being made to return to work.
And stop right there. You have a degree in engineering.
Yes, that's how I got my job in chemical engineering.
Right. So you can't do a general engineering job with that degree?
It's not comparable to what I was doing.
That wasn't my question. Have you looked for jobs that will pay you for general engineering?
Yes.
All right. How many interviews have you gone on?
3 or 4 in the last 6 months.
3 or 4 in the last 6 months, and they all said no to hiring you?
Yes.
That's interesting. I saw you signal over here. You said 0?
Mm-hmm.
How do you know, sir, that she hasn't gone on any of these job interviews?
I have a friend that she knows, and he's told me
Oh.
because he's been sleeping with her.
Oh, okay. Well, that's none of my business. Has nothing to do with me. Miss Katrina, I haven't heard a single reason why I should place this man on child support. He testified and said that he works 1 week on, 1 week off. He has Caleb during his week off.
The judge begins to press further, and the explanation starts to show cracks. Only 3 or 4 interviews in 6 months for someone with an engineering degree. To the court, that hardly sounds like an aggressive job search. The father goes even further, claiming she hasn't attended any interviews at all, pointing to a friend who he says knows the real story. The tension in the courtroom rises, but the judge keeps the discussion grounded, bringing it back to what matters most, verifiable facts rather than accusations.
He pays health insurance. You have Caleb, I'm assuming, well, not an assumption, what he said, that when he's on, you have Caleb. I'm assuming all of that's the truth, right?
Yeah, we do have that 1 week on, 1 week off, but with these behaviors that Caleb's having, it's just, he needs treatment, he needs help, he needs counseling, he needs something to help.
And I don't disagree with you there. I do believe that if he is having behavioral issues and everything like that, maybe seek some type of therapy, play therapy maybe, individual counseling, maybe you all could do family counseling, but that is not a legitimate reason to place this man on child support. So I'm going to deny your request today to place him on child support. And in addition to denying that request, that $75 that he's paying, I'm going to have you split it. Since you share custody, you need to share costs too. So $37.50 is what you will be reimbursing him for health insurance every month. Okay. Is there anything further?
No.
Is there anything further, sir?
No.
Here comes a ruling, and it's not what the mother was expecting. The judge points out a key fact. The father works 1 week and then cares for the child the next, all while covering the child health insurance. With that kind of shared custody arrangement, the court doesn't see a basis for ordering child support. Instead, the financial responsibility shifts slightly. The judge orders a mother to reimburse the father for half of the child's health insurance costs, reflecting the shared responsibility between both parents.
Ma'am.
Okay, well, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
The judge closes the hearing by laying out the reasoning behind the decision. With both parents sharing custody equally, ordering one side to pay child support simply wouldn't be justified. The only adjustment needed was fairness when it came to medical expenses, which is why the court required both parents to share that cost. It's a reminder that family courts are focused on balance and responsibility, not the personal accusations or relationship drama between parents. If you found this breakdown interesting, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for the next case.